a show. It's a podcast show. Welcome to the Julie Cross Podcast Show. Empowering, energising and entertaining. Hi there, friends. Julie Cross here. Nice to be with you all, and I want to say thank you to you all today because you may or might not know, but recently at the Professional Speakers Association National Conference, I received my CSP designation, and that's Certified Speaking Professional designation, which is the highest designation awarded to speakers both here and in the United States of America. And so it was a great moment. It means it's a recognition from our industry, obviously, that you've achieved great things in the speaking industry in all sorts of areas of that industry. So it was a wonderful night, and for me it did really feel like I was getting my Oscar or my Logies. So I firstly just want to thank everybody, thank all of you, thank my listeners, thank my audience members, thank you my clients, because without you, I don't have a stage. Without you, there is no stage to work from. So thank you to you. Thank you for all those people on those social media platforms that you sell out my public shows, you share my posts, you share me with your friends, you lift me to success constantly. You know, so many people said to me that really Facebook wasn't the platform for me as a speaker to be sharing. It was all about LinkedIn. Well, you know, that room of Facebook and all my friends in it, you have just done great things for me and with me, and I thank you so much for that. So thank you to my audience. And, you know, I want to thank my husband because all we need is somebody sometimes to believe in us until we've got enough belief in ourselves. And it was my husband that 20 years ago, you know, I turned 50 this year, and I'm 20 years in business this year. So what a great year to receive this. And it was 20 years ago that he said to me, you know, I believe in you, start this business, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I've got your back. He gave me a soft place to fall if it didn't work. And sometimes that's all we need. So I thank you to him. And then, of course, I thank you to him because as he left this world 8 years ago, he put out his hand and he invited me onto a bigger stage in my life. And still today, he finds ways to show me that he is here with me, supporting me. So I thank him. We never do this journey on our own. I thank my oldest son, Jack, for the days with what we went through when autism was so loud and grief was so deep, and those days that I didn't want to get out of bed. Jack was my reason so often that I still could get up out of bed. He has been my rock. He is a great young man, and those boys have had to support me for me to be able to go away and do what I do, and it fills me up. So I thank you to my Jack and Thomas, or my Thomas living with autism. Thank you, Thomas, because you have shown me the worst of myself so I may grow into the best of myself. You give me an emotional workout every day, and I am getting so strong emotionally. And Thomas, thank you for such wonderful content, always such wonderful content. So thank you to my family. Thank you to all my fellow speakers who have shared with me professionally and personally and have helped me grow. And you know, it is like this, 20 years in business. You know, some people achieve their CSP in the first couple of years in this business. It took me 20 years, and that is okay. Sometimes it takes us a long time to get where we are going because we are looking after what is important. And I will say that this is especially relevant for us as women because although, you know, we're equal and all of that, we are still the women having the babies. That won't change. And in those years, when I had so much to look after as a mother, there was grief to manage, my own grief and to look after my children, and I had to deal with autism. You know, there was no time for me to be worrying about what I was achieving professionally because I had to take care of what was happening personally. And do you know what? There was a gift in that because it meant that my business grew intuitively, which for me has been the best way for it to grow. So sometimes when you get anxious that you're not getting somewhere quick enough, and I was doing that. There were times that I would look across at other speakers on social media and see that they were traveling around the States and doing these great things, and I would start to think, you know, why aren't I doing that yet? You know, I should be there by now. And the universe would whisper to me, Julie, when would you fit that in? when would you fit that in right now? You have to take care of what is important right now. And when you take care of what is important, you grow into who you need to be to achieve that next level professionally. And sometimes it takes a while to get there. But what you will see, and what I see and feel now, is that it all worked out perfectly. It is all as it should be. And I've truly enjoyed the journey along the way. And I know that being a CSP now might make some people look at me differently, but I know I'm still the same person. And I was sharing my message just as passionately, whether I had an audience of 5 or whether I have an audience of 1,000. And I have enjoyed the journey, and it's been peaceful getting here because I've had balance along the way. And the other thing that really, I guess, in achieving this award that I really reflected on is that I said before, to me, it was like a Logie moment or an Oscar moment. And that's what it really felt like. I used to dream as a little girl getting an Oscar or a Logie. I would dream about a moment like that. That dream, I truly believe, is your script. You then hand over that script, that dream, to the universe. The universe is the ultimate director of this script, and the universe makes some creative changes to your original script. And if you are listening to the director well and listening to where the director is nudging you, where the universe is telling you to go, then you will go there and you will find what you're meant to do. So I was never meant to get an Oscar for acting. I was always meant to get a CSP for speaking. Because, you know, actors get up there and when they get their Oscar and say, we've got the best job in the world. No, I think as a speaker, we've got the best job in the world because, you see, I don't have to pretend to be anybody else. I just have to be the best version of myself. I don't have to read anybody else's script. I get to deliver my own script, and I get to entertain, energize, and empower people all over the world. And for that, I'm really grateful, and I am so glad I listened to the director and where the universe was nudging me to go, because I absolutely know for sure that I am here to do this. So thank you to all of you for affirming that. And please know that sometimes it will take you a while to get where you are going. Keep taking care of what is important personally, and you will achieve what you need to professionally. Thank you all so much. Julie Cross, CSP. See you soon.
If you'd like to attend one of my public shows or book me to speak at your next conference, please visit juliecross.com.au.